I've done videos on desert willow and what I want to do with desert willow. Desert willows are really good. They root pretty easily. How well they grow in the yard, I'm not really sure. We're going to find out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a couple of these branches here, what I want to do with them. Now you can take these little stems and these will root as well. I'm not going to use those because most of what I have here is they're fairly straight stalks. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these and then I'm going to put them in water just so they're a little bit higher than the water right there, or the top of the lid. And I'm going to do some with that hormone that I got and some without it. And we're going to see how well each one does. I'm going to just start doing this. So what I do is I trim off all of these little branches because, like I said, I've always heard that plants that are trying to grow roots aren't going to spend energy growing branches. And so I want pretty much all of the energy from these to go into growing the roots. Once we get them rooted, then we can let them go ahead and start growing. So I just want them about this tall right here. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. But that's about as tall as I want them. Just a little bit taller than the actual size of the container. And we can go all the way up these and just trim them off. Okay. I'm using this stuff. I showed it before. It's supposed to be a plant growth enhancer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these and I'm just going to leave it. I think we're on day 9. This is the day after I did the other video. This is supposed to be done 1 to 1,000 or 1 to 3,000 for hydroponics. So I don't know how much 1,000 is, but we're going to go ahead and put in several, like a good blast in there. We'll see how that works. And we will come back and try this, see how everything is going when we're done. So this one I'm going to mark it, and that one is going to be the one with the growth hormones in it, and that one is going to be the one that doesn't have anything. And we're going to try it starting today, how well each one does with the hormone and without. I'm going to try to harvest seeds if there are any in here. Some of these, they're probably not even in here, but I'm going to try to see if there are seeds. These are off of a pine tree I have in my yard. So the seeds in pine cones are tucked up in here, and it's just whether or not your pine cone actually still has them. I think they fall out. So my ground is probably loaded with them, even though I don't really get any trees growing there. This is what the seeds look like. This is attached to the seed. And then these things open up and they sort of whirly-bird down to the ground. So we're going to try to see if we can get them. So if you get pine cones like this, they may have some seeds in them, but I think these are probably the best ones to try to get them. We're going to find out. I'm going to try to open some of these now. Anyway, this is how many seeds we got. Quite a few. Hopefully we'll get some growth out of them. And as I pick up and find new seeds, I'm going to try, see if any of those, I'm going to try just continuously growing these. In the next video, I'm going to plant these multiple different ways. I'm going to make bottle terrariums. That ought to be interesting because it was an idea I thought of, and I saw that other people had done it. So we're going to give that a shot.